Welcome back to Bike Vibe, the channel where we dive into the machines that define adventure, freedom, and pure riding energy. And today we're taking a deep, exciting look at the 2025 Yamaha XT250, a motorcycle that continues to hold its place as one of the most dependable lightweight dual-sport bikes out there. If you've been searching for a bike that can take you from city streets to rugged trails without hesitation, stick around because the XT250 is built exactly for riders who want versatility, affordability, and Yamaha's reputation for reliability. For 2025, the Yamaha XT250 keeps its classic identity but brings along subtle improvements that make it even more appealing to both beginners and seasoned riders. Let's start with what makes riders fall in love with this machine: simplicity with purpose. The XT250 continues to run with a 249cc air-cooled SOHC single-cylinder engine that's not about overpowering the competition but delivering smooth, usable torque at low and mid RPMs, making it extremely friendly for new riders while still giving enough punch for trail explorers who need responsive power. That balanced performance is one of the reasons the XT250 has survived for decades while many other lightweight dual sports disappeared. Yamaha knows exactly what this bike is for, and they didn't overcomplicate it. The 2025 model keeps fuel injection, which helps the bike run clean and efficient whether you're riding at sea level or climbing into higher altitudes, and throttle response remains predictable and easy to control. That's a big win for riders who want confidence over chaos, especially on dirt or gravel. The XT250's suspension continues to offer around 8.9 inches of travel up front and 7.1 inches in the rear, enough to soak up trail bumps without feeling too soft on pavement. Yamaha designed this bike to be a true dual sport, not a dirt bike pretending to be street legal or a street bike pretending to handle dirt. It sits comfortably in the middle, giving riders versatility without forcing compromises that make the bike feel awkward in either environment. Ground clearance remains one of the star features of the XT250. With more than 11 inches of clearance, you can roll confidently over fallen branches, rocks, and uneven terrain without worrying about catching the underbelly. The frame design and narrow body also make the bike easy to maneuver, especially for shorter riders. And speaking of practicality, the seat height stays at a very approachable 31.9 inches. Which is one of the reasons the XT250 is considered one of the most beginner-friendly dual sports you can buy. Yamaha didn't need to raise the seat height or make the bike tall and intimidating. They kept it accessible, and that accessibility is a huge part of the XT250's charm. Now let's talk style. The 2025 model keeps the rugged, clean look riders expect from the XT series but brings updated graphics and a slightly refreshed paint scheme that feels more modern without losing the classic trail bike attitude. The bike still carries a roundish headlight, slim tank, and minimalist fenders, keeping it lightweight at around 291 pounds wet. And weight matters, because the XT250's manageable size is what makes it so easy to control on tight trails or tricky off-road climbs. If you've ever wrestled with a heavy adventure bike, riding an XT250 feels like freedom. Reliability is another reason riders choose Yamaha, and the XT250 proves that with a low-maintenance design and a reputation for lasting years with basic care. The air-cooled engine means fewer parts to fail, fewer sensors to break, and lower long-term costs. This is a bike that doesn't complain. It just rides. Let's talk fuel economy, which is always a strong point for the XT250. You can expect around 70 to 75 miles per gallon depending on how you ride, making it extremely efficient whether you're commuting to work or taking off for a weekend adventure. The 2.6-gallon tank may seem small, but with mileage this good, you get surprisingly long range for a dual sport. Now onto the part a lot of riders want to know: the price. The 2025 Yamaha XT250 comes in with an estimated starting price of around $5,799, keeping it within reach for riders on a budget, new riders buying their first motorcycle, or experienced riders wanting a reliable secondary bike for exploring trails. In a world where motorcycle prices seem to rise every year, Yamaha keeping the XT250 at a reasonable cost makes it even more attractive. Overall, the 2025 Yamaha XT250 stays true to its purpose: a lightweight, capable, no-nonsense dual sport that you can ride almost anywhere. It may not have the newest technology, flashy electronics, or aggressive horsepower numbers, but it delivers something far more important: trust. Whether you're riding through the city, heading into the hills, or weaving through dirt paths, this bike just works. And that's why the XT250 has fans all over the world. If you're looking for a reliable, affordable, easy-to-ride dual sport that can take you on adventures without overwhelming you, the XT250 is absolutely worth considering. Thanks for watching Bike Vibe, where we bring you real talk, real bikes, and real riding energy. Make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment if you want more reviews or want to see the XT250 compared with other dual sports. Stay tuned and keep the vibe alive.